Welcome back, everybody. We are here at the Ocean Village, and I'm not going to be working on this today. I'm still trying to gather materials. I know it's been about 3 weeks since the last video, and I have been trying to gather the materials, but some other stuff has happened on the server. As you can see, the money down in the bottom left corner, it is back. So I've been working very hard trying to get my shops converted from over at Motto to the mall, which we'll go there in a quick second. I did realize when I was standing out here on top of our chest monster, I like how there's that little kind of ship over there with the, I think we actually have some sea pickles over there. I don't think I've really recognized or talked about that. I'm just gonna leave that there as kind of like a little hermit away from the big area. But like I said, this is going to be a project for another video just because of that, or the mall opening, and then some other stuff. They finally got the Nether, the NTN, the Nether Tunnel Network, I think is what it stands for. That's open, so today I'm actually going to be working on the 2 tunnels that I have so far. So let's kind of get over towards that tunnel, and as we're going over, you can see I'm building a whole nother section right here for spawning of the Guardians. I'm going to do another one over on this side, and I'm going to kind of give it this kind of a design look. I don't think I'm going to do the same with the glass over here. I think I might just leave it all as like one giant pillar, but have designs go all the way up. But the idea of this is, oh, that seemed a little loud in my ear. Since have my sounds down really low, I don't know if they ever come through much on the video, so like to me that just seemed loud, but I also have my headphones all the way up. So with that being said, yeah, it's all so I can gather more wither roses is the main reason for creating more spawn areas. And the wither roses have been one of my best selling items in the mall. So I guess actually before we go on the tunnel, let's go check out the mall. That was a little loud. Alright, so this is the mall for this survival, and as we look at the map here, I decided to try and get one that was the closest I could find to this center, and I actually went to the first section I went to was over here in the white. As you can see, my neighbor has been building up very tall, and that big building right there, I believe, is Unknown, who I gave access to use my wither farm, and has been helping me with that. So that's been a lot of help. I'm intrigued to see what all he's going to be selling there. It looks like with however tall it is, he might be trying to sell one of everything, or at least everything, so. But this is the shop I decided to take. It was literally the first one I saw. I came around the corner, looked at the sign, saw it wasn't rented, so I'm like, I'm taking it. So what we've done is we have multiple levels up here, and I'm deciding if I want to go down or not. Currently right now I have this little contraption here, and I'll just push the button to show you that it drops out some heads, and it actually gives you 3 heads. I don't know why. I think it's somehow how I did the redstone. It should only hit twice based off the button click with the observers, but it likes to give me 3, so like I said, I have no idea why it's doing that. It just decided to, so just something I've been dealing with. But you know what? Giving some heads away for free is alright, because I think I only sold like 4 heads total when I had them sell for gold ingots. And it was 1 gold ingot for like 4. I think I made it up to 12, and I still hadn't had really any sales. So kind of just giving them for free from the Great Wither. But here we're selling our beacons and the wither skeleton heads on the first floor, which is, from what I remember, those were my 2 biggest sellers. But now what's been happening is this has been my biggest seller. And I just stocked these earlier today, so like I've been selling a lot since I'm doing 64 for 100 Dogcraft dollars, which is, I think that's a pretty good price, especially since I have to spawn a wither and sit there and let it kill. But we have our other stuff that were like more selling items that I had. The bones I don't sell as much. I think I might change this to, I don't know, maybe a shulker of bones, like I did with the bone meal, because I was not selling bone meal at all, but now that I've been putting it in shulker boxes, I think I've sold like 6 of these shulkers. I see I made one sale earlier today, but yeah, I've been selling those the bone meal shulkers like crazy. The bone blocks haven't really been selling since I moved here. I do know for bone blocks, this is the best price, because I think normally what I'm seeing is people selling like maybe 32 for like 40. And I'm selling, I think it's equivalent to 3 stacks for 100. But again, haven't really had anyone buy those. Coal blocks, I've been having some pretty good sales. I think they kind of slowed down recently, but yeah, just wanted to kind of show you that this is the mall so far, and kind of the idea that we have, if I can get up here. Oh no. Okay. There we go. The idea I have is kind of just to make this roof continue, maybe out to about right here, and then just build upward or build a tower all the way up. I might just build the tower all the way up like you're seeing all these others do. I'm not sure, and just build it straight from here up so we can keep going back and forth for how much I want to sell. I'm not sure what all I want to sell yet. I do have these sections for the next 3 items, which are going to be like your prismarine blocks and all that stuff. Someone sent off a firework, but anyway. So yeah, like these are going to be like the prismarine blocks and just some other things I'm going to be gathering. But as of now, I think this is the only expansion that we have planned at the moment. So yeah, I'm really excited. I love how this kind of like entrances come and looked. I mean, you just kind of walk by and you just see that just wall of lava and this basalt wither just sitting there. I felt like that was a good way to try and get someone to like just catch their eyes as they're just walking by. They just see that and like, oh, I want to come check out the shop. But yeah, that is basically it about the mall that I've done so far. I will have more updates, and I actually might have a video of me doing the building, continuing up and stuff. I don't know yet. Kind of depends when I get the materials to build up and what I want to build it out of. I think I'm going to continue with this like darker tone as you go up, so it's like bright and white on the front, and then it's just dark on the inside. I actually can't change this front, so I had to kind of just choose one, and I figured I just kind of build with whatever was here. So really for me the storefront didn't matter. It was what was inside mattered to me. So yeah, I think now we can get back to Akita and show you what the main plan of today's episode is. Since I've gone through really I've had almost all my points except for the main part, which is building the tunnels. So, as you can see, we are here in this green tunnelway. I have the Guardian and underwater base. I'm not sure where the portal is going to be for that underwater city / base. It might actually sit right in here. I haven't even done the calculations for where that portal is going to sit yet. But it either might be that side, or there's a possibility it could be on that side. If it is, it's going to be like maybe just a few blocks off. But one thing I'm super excited about this survival world and getting this portal or these tunnels done is, as you can see, they aren't that far away. I think they're like 48 blocks deep, whereas the other survival, I think survival 4, I went in like maybe 100 blocks and then a staircase coming back. And I just kind of did that because we designed our nether area before the tunnels were open. This time I kind of just waited for this to be open and then designed my tunnels off of it. So I think I'm excited to get going on this build, and I think we're going to work on this one first. It's going to be pretty much prismarine blocks, sea lanterns, So I'm going to use probably the prismarine brick, I think is what it's called. And then the actual prismarine block, like the cobbly one looking one. Like I'm trying to run and I don't have any saturation to be able to run. But so I'm going to be using a combination of that and this block. And I might actually be using some of this dark prismarine as well, to just kind of give it some like contrasts and stuff. So I think it's time to start getting on the build of it, and I'll be back once I have some progress. And so for here, I just wanted to give you a update right now. So I'm going to be doing this. It's going to be kind of a, I guess, thinner portal, since it's only going to be too wide for where you walk, but still working on what I'm going to do for the rest of this. But I do think I'm going to be doing this like little, sorry, I meant to do that there as dark prismarine. So I want to make those dark prismarine and just kind of keep it like that look. So I need to go all the way down and probably fill in these sections. And I'm not sure which one I want to do. If I want to do it with, say, that block. Because I guess these are the only two options I have if I want to use this texture, or if I go grab the other prismarine. I think I might have more options. So let's just grab that. I'll have to replenish those shulker boxes here in a minute. Those are basically the holders for the first set that I'm going to be putting into the shop. See, I'm not sure if I want it there or if I want that to be there. Because I also have the option of a wall to use. And then something on the background. So I'm still trying to decide, like, if I did end up with this look, I would probably take here and put this one in the background. Like that. Actually, I think I like that now that I'm looking at it. And then I'll have to do something for the top and the bottom. And the floor, I guess. So, I think let's fill this in here. Let's see. Because, yeah, if I put one here, too. Just trying to look at this and visualize what we're going to be looking at. And then put you in the background. Need 3 of these walls. I like that. Now I just need to figure out what I'm going to do for the top and the bottom. Do I fill it with more of the lights? Or do I want to do it with, kind of continue the dark prismarine and make it look like it's, I guess, like a frame for this whole thing? How would that look if I did that? Ooh, you know what I just thought? Copper blocks. Why didn't I think that I could use copper blocks for this? Ooh, I might be back with some copper blocks for these bottom frame pieces. Yeah, I think I'll go see if I have any oxidized copper or if I can go buy some oxidized copper. Because I'm going to want it to be that green color. So I think I'll go see if I have some and I can replace these blocks here and there with it. And I think that would give it a little bit of that nice texture that I'm looking for. So I'll be back soon. Yeah, I think I like that better. So I guess now it's time to go and move this all the way down and come back. And I'll be back once I get that part finished, and then we'll figure out what to do with this middle part of the floor. And this tunnel will be finished and we can start on the next one. Alright, we're back here. I got all the walls done. I was thinking of putting a glass block here, but I mean, it'd make it a little bit more wavy as like... I mean, because if you put a block here, it'll do that kind of thing, which I don't know if I like that. I prefer just this little like inlet into it, the turn, so I think I'm going to leave that there. Just like that, and then still trying to figure out what I want to do for this floor. But that is pretty much all of it. I do need to fix this section here on each side and this entrance a bit more. But as for the most of the tunnel, it's pretty much done. Let's see, is there any block I can add? I have an idea of a block or two. I'll be back once I get those and we'll see what they look like. Alright, and I'm back here and I'm still trying to decide which one I like. Do I want to go with the blackstone? The nether brick? Which I kind of like that contrast of like into like the deep purpley red. Or do I just want to go with like some regular cobbled deep slate or deep slate? That's deep slate tile, and then this is just smooth basalt. I think I'm gonna get rid of this one. Not really feeling the smooth basalt, so I can throw that back into there. Kind of feeling, let's see, let's get rid of that one. I think it's between those three on which one I like better in this area. So, let me do a section. Let me do this section by section. So there's that look. Where did I put it? There it is. Oh, I got rid of the cobbled. But let's just put down the regular deep slate. And then this section will be the tiled, and we'll see which one looks better. Just need to get it going. Cobbled, there you are. So need what, 4, 6? There's the deep slate tiles. Okay. As we get walking, you know, the more I did it, the more I kind of like these two options versus this one. I do like this tile, but I'm not sure if I like that for this color of tunnel. I mean, I think the darker contrast goes great with the walls. Whereas I think this one has like that same lighter contrast as the rest of everything except for these pillars, but I do like having that darker contrast to the ground, so now which one? I think, since I don't use it as often, I think I'm going to go with the deep slate tile. Actually, no, deep slate tile will be for the next one. Because that the other one, which is to the starter base, and basically just going to be eventually just to the farms. I'm still trying to decide what color scheme I want to do for that. But I do think this, I like this one better. for this tunnel at least. So let's just replace all of this. And there's definitely ghast around me. Not sure if that sound is going higher than my voice right now. Because I do know when I fought the dragon, I was still messing with the sounds, and it turned out the dragon fight was not good, which is why I don't think I ever put me killing the dragon in there. In that video, just because it was so loud over me just talking, you barely hear me, so. And I know you could probably hear my clicking. I'm still trying to figure that piece out too. But yeah, I do like that better. I'll get some more of this nether brick to fill that in. I just don't have any on me. So I'll get that to fill that in, and this will be done. And I'll probably do one more look through once we're fully finished. But I think that is it for this tunnel. I might see if I can work on this one. I might have to push this to the next episode, as I'm starting to kind of run out of time. So I think what I'll do is I'll go get some nether brick, and I'll get this piece kind of smoothed out here, I think. Actually, I'll just leave that for off-camera work, but we will definitely come get this, and then we will start just getting the tunnel prepared for the next one. I think that should be all I have time for, so I'll be back soon. Alright, we're back here, and I just got that all finished up. So now this tunnel, I think, is done, besides smoothing out this entrance and kind of making it pop out here. And I guess get my sign back up, but I actually had a thought on this. What if I just replace these right here with this block? I like how that went upside down. And then all I need to do is just fix the walls and kind of make it look like it belongs. I like that. It kind of just gives it that feel. I can get up here and it doesn't have like any awkwardness of getting up. So I do like that. I know I did say right before I went to the break that I was going to start working on that tunnel, but I've actually ran out of time for today, so I'm going to wrap it up here at the end of the first tunnel. And we'll get going on that next tunnel in the next episode, and possibly maybe work on the mall or some more of the main ocean base. So I hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, subscribe for more videos, and I'll see you guys next time.